Jail for the gang who bashed and burned a helpless disabled man. Fast-tracking a plan to help ease Melbourne's public transport mess. Down to 2 glasses a day, the shock new report into safe drinking. And he's back. Michael Jackson sends fans into a frenzy with another comeback tour.
I love you so much. Really.
Live from Melbourne, this is 7 News with Peter Mitchell.
Good evening. 4 youths who laughed when they set fire to a schizophrenic man have broken out after a judge jailed them for 5 years. Their conduct was described as an act of cowardice, which left their victim near death and horribly disfigured.
The sobs from the family members who packed the courtroom were almost 7 News.
The state government is working to fast-track the purchase of 50 new trams after a surge in passenger numbers. The Transport Minister is hoping to avoid a repeat of Melbourne's train squeeze.
7 News.
And the Australian stock market shed 1.4% today, dragged down by the banks and miners. Macquarie led the losses in the financial sector, down 84 cents. BHP Bulletin lost more than 2%, and the Australian dollar is buying 64.25 US cents. And in a special edition of Sunday Night, the Prime Minister will join Australia's financial experts to give advice on how to get through the tough times ahead. That's 6:30 Sunday, straight after 7 News. Michael Jackson fans are in a frenzy. After 8 years away from the musical spotlight, the King of Pop is returning to the stage for his final curtain call.
Media coverage fit for royalty. Choppers, 7 News.
Ahead in 7 News, closing in on the gunman who attacked the Sri Lankan cricketers. Also tonight, a factory fire in Greensboro causes peak hour delays. And America's Rocket Man ready to fly at next week's International Air Show. The same Swiss company developed a car that could go underwater. Of course, you don't have to worry about that one, Sandy. Sports next.
Thank you, Mitch. And coming up tonight, Bart Cummings looking to take centre stage once again at Flemington tomorrow. Also, Australian selectors sweat on the fitness of 2 of our pace bowlers. And the A-League Socceroos B-grade performance. Hello again. Australian selectors have stuck with their winning formula for the second test against South Africa beginning tonight. Bryce McGain missed out again after Peter Siddle and Ben Hilfenhaus both survived the Aussies' final practice session.
After struggling all week with a possible stress fracture.
Midday tomorrow. Bit of golf news for you, Mitch. And the US PGA Tour, the Honda Classic. Robert Allenby leads after the first round, shot a fine 66.
Fantastic.
And you and I both know how much Brownie loves the races. I believe he's already set up a little tent out at Flemington.
He is already there, and he loves the roses as well, though. Take that into account. Thank you, Sandy. Checking last night's Powerball results firstly, and the numbers you needed were 22, 19, 10, 18, 36, and the Powerball number was 19. And yes, David Brown joins us from Flemington next with his long weekend forecast.
Coming up on today's
summer next week. So that's the latest weather, Mitch. Just some early drizzle tomorrow, then a fine day to follow. Top of 19 degrees. Enjoy the long weekend.
You too, David. Thanks very much indeed. And that's the way it is this Friday, the 6th of March. Thanks for your company. Today Tonight is next with Matt White. I'll have updates throughout the evening. For now, good night.